I'm Taylor Damel, and I'm doing an affirmative speech over stress. Have you ever felt like you were drowning in a pool of worry, or have felt utterly and mentally exhausted? Most likely, you are experiencing stress, which affects an individual's normal daily responses and actions. Everyone experiences stress at least once in their life, and it can either be hard or easy to deal with. I'm here to give you information on how stress may affect your life and how to handle it. I'm going to tell you the causes of stress, the recognizable factors of stress, and the treatments for stress. First, I'm going to elaborate on the causes of stress. Stress can be caused by certain events, problems, or changes. Events or occasions that may put a lot of weight on a person's shoulders causes stress. Specifically, events within school or the workplace seem to cause significant stress upon people. Feeling super nervous and anxious about something like a test or a job interview is from stress. Having to do these normal daily activities is why so many people have been stressed before. In Rebecca J. Frey's article about stress in the Gale Encyclopedia of Public Health in 2013, she states that even traumatic events such as car accidents, earthquakes, or an attack of physical violence can cause severe stress. This kind of stress is much worse than the kind of stress you may be feeling when taking a test. Problems and issues that may be frustrating can cause stress as well. Frey says these problems and issues may involve worries about money, pressure at work, and problems in a relationship. Economic issues, such as recession or lowered socioeconomic status, can cause stress. People who don't make a lot of money may stress a lot because they have to worry about paying off bills and trying to make a decent living for themselves. Social and environmental changes can also cause stress. Social changes, like having to live far away from relatives or become separated from cherished companions, may cause significant stress upon an individual. Pollution and nuclear disasters not only cause damage to people physically, but the environmental changes cause severe stress upon people as well. Now that you know how stress is caused, it's important to know how it may affect you. There are several ways to recognize stress. In an article about stress in the Gale Encyclopedia of Nursing and Allied Health by Chandler, Barbara M., and Rebecca J. Frey, it says that symptoms of stress may vary for different people. You and your friend may be stressed out about a project, but may physically feel different from it than your friend. In the Gale Encyclopedia of Science, an article by Rita Richmond lists physical signs of stress are a dry mouth, throat, tight muscles in the neck, shoulder, and back, chronic and back problems, headaches, indigestion, tremors, muscle tics, insomnia, and fatigue. Emotional signs include difficulty in concentrating, feeling tense, negative thinking, brooding, worrying, depression, anxiety, or feelings of worthless. Most likely, when you might have been feeling these symptoms while dealing with this difficult situation, you were stressed out. Not only does stress cause these symptoms, but it can cause physical illness as well. Stress affects the immune system, and people with stronger immune systems tend to have lower levels of stress. Therefore, people with significantly high levels of stress tend to be ill more often. People who can't cope with a lot of stress may get a cold. Thankfully, there are ways to avoid these symptoms and bad feelings because there are proper ways to manage with stress. One way to deal with stress is through medical psychotherapy. In psychotherapy, patients talk with therapists about their problems, and the therapist will help the patients by telling them how to deal with these problems. Some therapists even just prescribe medications to patients who have super high levels of stress. Another way to deal with stress is through progressive relaxation. Richmond states that being in a state of relaxation or meditation boosts stress reduction. Techniques that are used to accomplish relaxation are yoga or positive visualization. In order to achieve stress reduction, lifestyle changes like a better diet or exercise may be necessary. I'm going to tell you how these methods to coping with stress has helped me and how it may relate to you. One time, I had a big test coming up. For days, I was worrying about it. I kept thinking that what if I did bad, it would be the end of the world. It came to the point where I couldn't sleep at night because I was so stressed. I decided that I needed to push these feelings of stress away because it may not only affect my health, but my test grade as well. So I attempted to relax and meditate. I told myself that I could do it, and I kept visualizing positive thoughts. After this, I felt far more calm and relaxed. I felt very confident. I ended up doing super well on the test, so I didn't even know why I was stressing so much. Maybe this might be similar to a situation you've had to deal with, and you can relate to these feelings. Now that you know that stress affects every person at least once in your lives, and it's important to know how it may affect you. There are numerous reasons to why people are affected by stress. There are so many ways to identify and treat stress. I hope that if stress and its effects overrun your life, you may be able to recover and seek treatment in order to live a better and healthier life. Thank you.
Good job.